life is very confusing, right? You look for ways to think about life because it's such a unknown experience as far as what you should do, right? And it's confusing, right? Because I know what it feels like to think you're going to die before. I've been in a car accident before. I thought I would die, and you look at your life and you think, what did I do with my life? And is life about having as much fun as possible? Is life about contribution? Is life about experience? Is life about enlightenment? Is life about making the world a better place for others? There's nobody that can give you the answer. People could hear this and be like, I have the answer, me, right? But nobody has the answer to that. There's no human on earth, I think, that has the answer to that. You'll see guys that are all bought into like organized religions, like it says it in the book. It's because people want to be told how to think, right? The world is such an ambiguous experience. It's hard to know what to think, and people will pay to be told what to think because it's just so trippy. Life is so fucking trippy. I've always had something in me that wanted to accomplish something great and to be great. And just by great, I just mean my own version of great. Whatever is my personal potential. And to relate on that level. And I think, like, with all this stuff, there's a lot of very harsh adjustments that have to be made, and a lot of like weak aspects of yourself that have to be burned away. You burn it away through throwing yourself into the fire again and again, and also through looking at the psychology behind it and teaching yourself, right? So then, when you learn to relate to yourself, again, you have these like low self-image or bad self-talk, and again, that's a lot of that is just burning away the bullshit. Like, guys are like, I can't stop having these limiting beliefs, or I can't stop feeling bad about myself. It's like, you can. It's just, you have to slowly do it. You have to slowly build it up. Positivity is a muscle that you slowly build up, and you build them up. You have to throw yourself into the fire at the next paradigm until you become the person who you want to be. Then you stop pandering to yourself, which basically is bad inner game. Bad inner game is ultimately pandering to yourself, sitting there going, I'm sad at my life, and I have low self-belief, and I don't think I'm awesome, I think I'm a loser. That's just you pandering to yourself. It takes strength to say, I'm fucking awesome. I realize that, life is very confusing, and it's hard to know what to do, but it's like, if you're gonna walk a path, then do the things to do it right. So I've chosen the path that I've chosen. So why sit in some weird murky kind of gray zone between black and white? If I'm going to choose, then fucking do it. At a certain point, you make a choice of how you're going to live under the best information that you have at the time, and then you live that out. As a man, you are also here to fight as well, and to fight the bullshit that you see happening in the world. To fight the mediocrity and complacency and just shit sucking. Use all of your faculties, every faculty that you have, honing it internally and externally, honing it to get it to that level, and just continually sharpening the sword, the inner sword, but also your outer abilities, just sharpening it. And that's life for me. But in my experience, stepping up and developing yourself involves a lot of great wins and thrills and euphoria, but it also involves a lot of harsh looking at yourself, like really looking at yourself.